Welcome to sportsbookreview.com. I'm Flash, and this is Bundesliga Week 6. Good week in Bundesliga last week for the boys, which is myself, Alex, and Tan's cleaning lady. Now, if you like this video, then please subscribe, press the button, and ring the bell. Remember, you are our third guest, so put yourself in the chat, say hello, and if you haven't subscribed, then please subscribe, because we're going to then notify you whenever there's any content, and you will never miss a show again. And there's plenty shows that you do not want to miss. Also, if you press a link in the description, that'll take you over to the articles that are wrote by Tan and Alex and Martin and Dave and all the other correspondents, experts, tipsters, cappers on every sport that we cover on SBR. Alex, did you go 4-1 last week in Bundesliga?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I could have gone 5-0, but I'm sorry. 4-1.
Yeah, it's a disgrace. Tan, the cleaning lady, she's doing all right for you.
Yeah, and I had the Tan madness, and we were so close to that.
Does that mean it lost?
What?
Does that mean it lost?
It was lost, but it was good. The reading of the game was good. What happened was good. Unfortunately, there was the late comeback, but it was so close. Anyway, it's fine. The good thing is that the reading is okay. Then I'm not a wizard. Sorry, the cleaning lady is not a wizard. So
the reading is okay. The writing is not okay all the time, but we will arrive there.
The writing is okay. The scheduling maybe is not okay, but the writing is even better than the reading.
Okay, you two. We'll have to get you a room, because obviously this is getting a little bit out of hand now, you two having your love in. But obviously if you followed me last week, or follow then plus 340 for the free team parlay came in. Let's have a little look at the records, because we did some damage in the right direction last week. So Alex is up 3.58. Tancredi's cleaning lady is up 3. Flash at minus 235 now, which is decent. The parlay went down because I took Tancredi's rather than the half-time, full-time, and we would have had it. We had Dortmund half-time, full-time. I took it out, and that's up minus 1.95. But we are now in profit of plus 2.28, and we want to be building on that again this week. Now, Bayern Munich and Dortmund, and even Leipzig, even though they come unstuck midweek away in Manchester, they're starting to be relied upon, unlike some of the other teams. Now, Friday night's game is not one, but it is one for the purist. Schalke plus 220, draw plus 260, Stuttgart at plus 125. Tan, I'll come to you first, because Schalke is your team.
No, First it was the squirrel, then the cleaning lady. Now it's wrong because Tancredi is giving the wrong tips. Now I'm checking. I thought for a moment that I can't just imagine how you was with the young players coming to your team when they at the beginning when they were in the changing room. So you were making their life impossible, I guess.
Well, it's like a postman. A postman delivers the letters. I don't thank him for delivering the letters. That's his job, as Roy Keane would once say, and I absolutely love Roy Keane. So if the lad's job was to clean the boots, then make sure my boots are clean. And then at Christmas, when I give you a few quid, you've earned it.
Okay, but but they were the young players just of the team. Okay, I'm not sure I got the metaphor, but I will think about that probably even when I can get sleep in the night about that. While we talk about Schalke and Stuttgart, it's no more the Schalke, how can I say, unreliable, it's an understatement, forgettable too. Not being at the level of Bundesliga would be the explanation of the beginning of the season. They had a change of management. It's not like the creep has become a blueberry, but at least something is happening. At least they are trying to build up some solidity, some making sense on how staying on the pitch. Now, Stuttgart are much more of a team compared to them. Well, almost everybody compared to Schalke, but Stuttgart are much different. Although still probably they have to find the consistency in, not consistency, but being consistent week in, week out in their performance. Not sure if this will be enough, if Schalke is at a point enough to win a game like this. But in my opinion, seeing that they are trying not to screw it from the beginning, could be like a draw at the halftime.
Yeah, I thought that was the way he was going to go. Draw halftime looks definitely on the cards here. Maybe both teams to score, but under. I fancy, Alex, we could be looking at a 1-1 draw here.
No, I think that this is a position that Schalke needs to take in consideration. I thought that when Tan said that they understand what to play, I thought that the striker knows that he has to stay in front, that he needs to receive balls. The defenders need to make a line there and not to leave the opposite team come and score. This is what I think that Schalke, he was saying about Schalke. Yeah, they looked horrendous, and we were expecting Dortmund to destroy them, and they had no shots on target in that match. They didn't create nothing. Everything was in their half of the pitch. Schalke looked like we used to see them. We are used to see them in the last 1 year, something like that. Stuttgart are playing football, and they are coming here with the first chance. To be honest, Stuttgart right now at 2.2 look good, but they also have their injury issues. Many players are out. So this is why I'm saying that Schalke need to step it up a little bit. If they don't win something from this match, that means that they should go down. It's thank God that we have the winter break and not exactly the winter break. I mean the winter transfer market. That they can take some players, they can sign some players. Otherwise, with this squad, I don't see them good. But this is a match of overs. I think that Schalke should go all in for the points here. Yes, I like that draw at halftime. Maybe a 1-1 draw at halftime. This is what I'm seeing. But I see at least 3 goals in the match at 1.72. And this is one of my official picks.
But in fact, against Borussia Dortmund, the good thing probably to say for them was that they were able to hold Borussia until minute 55. So something is working.
But I'm not sure about that, because I always think that Dortmund, they're very slow starters anyway. All 3 goals in the second half could have been 6 or 7 if they actually wanted to. But Schalke, I mean, being involved in an overs game probably points you towards Stuttgart winning. But for me, I think that Schalke are just not got enough confidence. They don't commit enough players forward. But anyway, that's the Friday night game. Let's move on to Saturday, because I think this might be looking a gift horse in the mouth. Augsburg at plus 100, Alex. Draw plus 280. And Mainz at plus 290. Is this a game we don't complicate? Because Augsburg are a different animal at home.
They are, and you will say that they are coming from 2 back-to-back defeats, but those were against Leverkusen and against RB Leipzig, 2 of the top sides in Germany. On the other side, we have Mainz that are not playing nothing, 0. Okay, they scored 2 against Gladbach with a little bit of luck, because Gladbach, again, we are referring to this Champions League role matches every 3 days, 1 in the domestic league, 1 in Champions League. So Gladbach basically are a Champions League side who pull off a huge upset, almost a huge upset in the midweek. But yeah, Augsburg look to be the better squad between the two, and at even money. Yeah, if you like the value, don't complicate it at even money, 2.0. But it didn't make the top 5 selections for me. It was there at 6.
Wow, if it didn't make the top 5, then I'm looking forward to your 5 selections. Tan, are Augsburg in your top 5?
Yes, indeed, sir. So no start with a look, because even when you find at plus 100 the odds, it's reinforcing already the will to bet on them. Against Bayern Leverkusen, actually, they were pretty decent. Bayern things are clicking on slowly, and they had a bit more of quality players, but Augsburg were absolutely in the game. Mainz were, mamma mia, so close to realize my time madness. They went up in their last game before conceding the 2-3 comeback. But they were so close. See, it was really in the very last minute. So they were there. But Augsburg, though, were pretty serious, pretty decent, very respectable performance. Not like Mainz didn't have against Gladbach, but it was only by the end that they let it slip against Bayer Leverkusen. Plus 100, don't complicate that, so I will take it. Also, there is a Pronosticos Deportivos in the chat.
Yeah,
very knowledgeable about Bundesliga Pronosticos.
And he's saying, you are always, Tancredi, you are always crying on Twitter. Why? I don't know why you're always crying on Twitter. While Nelo was sending other messages, I forgot in the other Serie A show, it's not about Serie A particularly, but he was asking 20 seconds. He was asking why Cristiano Ronaldo is still negative and Ibrahimovic only after one test is always positive. So Ronaldo and Ibrahimovic after only one negative did only 2 tests, one negative in his back. It's not exactly like that. They test, I don't want to say every day, but almost. They don't let us know every time that they test. The law has changed. So now with one taste you're back, and Cristiano didn't have still that test to get back, just in that way. Sorry, back to you.
No worries. I'll come back to you straight away because we've got Bielefeld at plus 650, the draw at plus 400, and Dortmund at minus 225. Nice to see Haaland score midweek, like we said, anytime goal scorer. I see him getting on the score sheet again, but do we see both teams scoring, Ali? Tan?
Didn't think in that way, but yeah, it could definitely be. Dortmund were the opposite of impressive yesterday in Champions League against Zenit.
They were not so bad.
Yeah, but they were not what you would expect against Zenit.
It is like what Flash said. They are starting slow, and in the second half they will raise up their game.
But it wasn't exactly. Matches. To be honest, Zenit it's a pretty handable and poor version. We saw Bruges that actually should have deserved more against them, and Borussia Dortmund were completely unimpressive. And the things start to sum up, because unimpressive there, completely put down by Lazio. They struggled in derby against Schalke. They struggled in the first. It took them 1.5 game to go on. So means that the things aren't going. Anyway, when things aren't going and you are only 1 point far from the top, means that you are handling good. But there have been many alerts popping up. And I think that these alerts are saying, as you were asking, Flash, that they will concede goal. But anyway, able to be better than Armenia. Normally, I'm not using this combo, and I had never understood why. Because it actually works. So here I would go with Dortmund to win and both teams to score, which is pretty high. If I'm not mistaken, it should be 2.50.
It's amazing though, Tan. Let me interrupt you, because when you send me the selections, you don't send me any prices at all. I've got to go hunting for them. And yet when we're live on the show, you can quote them. So if you can quote them, any chance of you typing them to me as well?
Because you really want to know why?
Well, yeah, that'd be great.
Because there is an Italian law that is not letting to open bookmakers' webpage outside of Italian borders.
Oh, okay.
So I can't see it. That's the reason why.
Okay, no problem at all. We don't want you breaking the law.
He reads it in the Star by night, and he's saying to you on the show right now.
Yes.
No, exactly. No, I understand that. But I mean, obviously, if you want to stay on the right side of the law, then you should stop impersonating a journalist. Alex, Bielefeld, Dortmund.
I mean, a slow start, but if you see only the score, and you will say that Dortmund scored just after 55 minutes, and also against Zenit after so many minutes. But when you play against teams that are parking the bus, it's kind of tough to open them up like that in a no time, like in 15-20 minutes. You must wait, and I think that Dortmund start to be a smart team. They will not even if 60 minutes pass from a match, they will not lose it, and they will say, okay, we're 0-0, we're under pressure. No, they will still play their game, because till the end of the match they will open up the other team, because they are the the qualities on their side. They have amazing players in the attack from the middle and up. Also now that Akanji is back, and I really like the fact that they are not conceding. I think that they have 3 Bundesliga matches with clean sheets, and this says a lot. For example, Zenit had I think no shots on goal. Yes, no shots on goal, 0. Schalke had no shots on goal, 0. That says a lot of their defensive organizing. Very much. Armenia just 4 goals in 5 matches. They started good. After that, 3 defeats in a row. And to be honest, those defeats minus the Bayern game, they were against Werder Bremen and Wolfsburg, not top of the teams in Germany. I think that Dortmund are on a roll here, and I think that the minus 1.5 on Dortmund at 2.1 looks pretty good, and this is one of my official picks.
Wow, so that's plus 110 for Dortmund, minus 1.5. Yeah, I think that's got plenty legs, to be honest. Now, Frankfurt, Alex, at minus 130, draw plus 320, and Werder at plus 360. If ever I see an Alex classic just jumping out off the page, this has got to be the game, because Werder, they're showing a bit more spirit. Frankfurt always, listen, they're more dangerous at set pieces than they are at open play, and Werder, they're struggling against set pieces.
You see the difference when everyone is playing against Bayern Munich. Eintracht Frankfurt conceded 5 times, which says a lot about their team. Okay, they are better in player by player than Werder, or let's say than Koln, or than Freiburg. But they will not be top of the table, never be top of the table. Plus, they have Europa League commitments there, right? So after so many games, their energy is going low. Not very low, but there. Still, we are still at the beginning of the season, just 5 weeks. Just 5 weeks. The season is long. The season ends in May. And with this, all these problems with coronavirus, because we keep repeating this, but keep in mind, so better bet when the starting 11 shows on 1 hour before the match starts. That is the most clever thing to do, in my opinion, when we are struggling with this virus. But yes, Werder, as you said, they showed a little bit of more spirit right now. They can score and find the back of the net against Eintracht. This should be a high-scoring affair. So the Alex Classic is on the cards, both teams to score and over 2.5 goals at 1.8.
Yeah, 1.8 looks great, Tan.
You know that I'm going with Eintracht in this, because it's true that, they were thrashed by Bayern, but again, the games against Bayern are not, they just talk about Bayern. Rarely they can tell something about the opponent. Just when it is Hoffenheim, for example, that are able to put that game. But 16, 17, 14 teams out of 18 in Germany are trashed by Bayern. So it's not about that. Is that Werder that started quite good, now are little by little petering a bit out. Eintracht got the problem of dealing with all these games, but that 5-0, it was like, it was a bit hard to take, and I think there must be a reaction. So they played. It's not part of my top 5 picks though, but at minus 130, in my opinion, is even actually too confident on Eintracht. It's not like there is such a huge gap, but I still go with them.
Okay.
One player to watch here, Joshua Sargent, the American forward, 20 years old. I think that he's a born killer, and I think that he will start producing this season for Werder. Maybe at the end of this season he will step up to a better team. But this Werder side have a decent squad with good players. So they need a little bit more time, and they scored in every game this season, and not bad matches from them. So I don't know if they will pull the upset here or not, but they will definitely find the back of the net at least one time. If you want to go even further than that, and you think that the energy is low on Eintracht Frankfurt, and they always struggle to keep clean sheets, you can even go with Werder to score over 1.5 goals on their own, which is around 3.5.
Okay, so we might be looking at a 2-2 or maybe 3-2 Frankfurt. Then there'll be no upset in the next game. I'm going to come to you, Alex. It's Koln at plus 1,600, draw plus 800, and Bayern at minus 450. This is, I think this is my banker. I've gone with Bayern to win both halves at around plus 100.
Please go to Tancredi, because he is with that, whatever you call it, hat or whatever.
Yeah, beanie, hat. Yeah, okay, Tan, I'll come to you first, seeing as you're the Bayern man.
Yeah, I'm the Bayern man, and it's the... You just stole my... Say the truth. You saw when I sent you 2 days ago the tips, I said, that's nice. I'm going to take this, so I'm not going to give, I'm going to research anything and do any work. That is getting more and more...
They are two different bets, Tan, so be careful what you're saying.
So you are saying that Bayern wins both halves, not that he's ahead. Okay. No, I'm going for
Alex,
Bayern.
Why did you educate him there? Because I had the
because that bet is not allowed in Italy. So I'm not educated effectively about that. I say Bayern both halves, Bayern be ahead in both half-time, full-time. Buzz one is saying that this one is called a tuk. That's very good. I had no idea. Cappello da sci in Italian, ski hat. But it's getting more and more difficult to find value on Bayern, obviously, especially in a game against Koln, for how much they struggled in Moscow against Lokomotiv. Come on. Seriously? Come on. So the both halves is one of the few that got still some decent odds, like the minimum that you can touch. Just easy stats that is killing everything. Bayern in 5 games won 4 times in Bundesliga so far. In each of the 4 wins, they were ahead already at the halftime.
Yeah, I don't doubt it, because they've got so much class, quality, and they've got depth. And that's the big thing here about having depth with all these games coming rat-a-tat-tat, Alex.
This is my problem with your bet, because you used this one also against, I don't remember, I think it was Arminia Bielefeld 2 rounds ago.
I didn't use it. Sean Mack, you remember?
No, it was not Sean Mack. It was another guy that
we'll blame Sean Mack. Let's blame him.
Okay, so Sean MCK, you are to blame. Okay, but you didn't
Sean MCK, today is our day. It's Arsenal Dundalk. I'm going to put my shirt.
Why did I mention
Come on, Dundalk.
Yeah, this is what I'm afraid. I'm afraid that Bayern Munich will go flying in the first half, and like Tan said, they will lead at halftime, and they will take it easier in the second half, because they are so smart that they know that they have also a Champions League game, and they will not use all their power in the second game. So I'm a little bit afraid. But yeah, the value is there. Still, there is no value in this Bayern Munich side anymore. Only, I don't know, you have to think deep, goal scorers, assists, or how many corners, or I don't know, you have to take it a totally different approach when you're talking about Bayern.
Okay, then let's move on then, because we've got Monchengladbach. This is the game of the weekend. Monchengladbach at plus 210, draw plus 270, and Leipzig at plus 115. Do we fancy maybe the home side double chance is the way to go here? Monchengladbach, impressive during the week, but can we trust them?
Impressive during the week? To be honest, not exactly. I think that Real Madrid were trash, not Gladbach were impressive.
Well, that's on the back of them beating Barcelona. You can only play.
Gladbach, the only thing that they did, they had those two opportunities. They scored. And after that, they went to close the gaps at the back, parking the bus. They were lucky not to have 3-4 more minutes in that match for Real Madrid to win it. Because if we had 3-4 more minutes, don't move your head, Tancredi, I think that Real Madrid could have won that game. Monchengladbach, yes, are a good German side. I still think that Champions League is too big of a hat for them. Let's put it this way. And what happened to RB Leipzig against Manchester United, I don't think that it will happen again. The 5-0 defeat was, oh my God, Nagelsmann will destroy them after this game. Will put them, to work 24/7 to make up for this crazy defeat. This is not the real RB Leipzig face. The RB Leipzig, we've seen them going so well last year and being top of the league right now in Bundesliga. They have the second best defense after Dortmund with 3 goals. They are there for wins and just 1 draw in 5 matches. So I still think that RB Leipzig can take something from this match. But I'm not touching the winners market because both of them, they are coming after two Champions League games. And one of them, RB Leipzig, was on the road, so even worse than that. I'm going with the Alex Classic again at 1.75, both into score and over 2.5 goals.
Tan, I don't like Leipzig to win this game, do you?
I do. It's a plus 115. She's great odds. I said before, actually, the Champions League fixture of Leipzig, I had sent you Leipzig to win, and I'm reinforced with that for several reasons. It's true that Leipzig had 1 day less to rest, and they are traveling back from Manchester. At the same time, Gladbach options are much more limited. They didn't steal anything from Real Madrid. Doesn't matter if the games would have lost more, they would have lost. They draw, and they were up also of 2 goals. So that's huge kudos to them, because if they have few options and they always can make that work, as they was against Inter, so clever them. At the same time, the 5-0 is not exactly mirroring the kind of game Manchester United Leipzig was. Manchester fully deserved to win, and with no struggling. At the same time, 4 out of 5 goals came in the last 15 minutes. Leipzig was just a bit naive in trying to score and get the draw and conceding so much by the end to Manchester United. It's true, someone is writing that result could have the mojo of Leipzig. Maybe could be, but I think they will bounce back from that. I think they are hard and they will bounce back, while it is costing all these efforts to Gladbach. It's costing a lot. Leipzig are much more in use to already since a while to play in Europe, to play midweek fixture. So that 5-0 tell me that Leipzig will be even more focused than they would compare if they would have come with a positive result from Manchester. So yeah, Leipzig to win.
Okay, I see double chance, or I see draw no bet. Gladbach now, Freiburg plus 290, Tan, draw plus 275, and Leverkusen at plus 100. Leverkusen seem to be getting a little bit more bodies in the box, crosses in early, and obviously we know they've got pace on the break. But Freiburg, wow, they do know how to frustrate.
That's true, but by Leverkusen I see that, as I said before in the game against Augsburg, they are learning how life it is after hours. It was hard at the beginning, but now they are learning game by game. I'm liking more and more as games goes by the leading from Ezequiel Palacio. I think that they need time, but they are using the time in the meanwhile. This looks to me like one, even if there are less like that this season, apparently, but one of those typical German Bundesliga game with or over 2.5 for both teams to score. It could be an Alex Classic, but I prefer just to stay and stick to the both teams to score.
Okay, both teams to score. Do we see Freiburg scoring more, though, Alex?
Freiburg scoring more. First of all, I want to say to you that Hedo the Trader is saying the video are fun to watch. He's saying that on Twitter. If you guys argued more, I might get drunk while watching it.
We should deal about a possible drinking game with the viewer, something like that. I don't know. Obviously, Jewish drinking. Obviously, we are talking about.
And Alex likes a drink. Do you like a drink, Tan? What's your chosen alcoholic drink?
No, I don't know. Wine, but I'm not like into. It's not particularly special. I don't.
You two are softies. You two are two softies. Also,
I like to taste. I like to taste.
I don't like alcohol,
to taste, but
so
different stuff.
I'm out. I'll have to be the referee.
Yeah, me when I taste like 5-6 glasses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he drinks a pint and then goes.
Yeah.
You like to taste the gallons.
This is why when I go out, I say to the guy, bring me 2 beers, because the one is for the first, the second one is to taste it, Yeah. I really like this chemistry in front from Leverkusen. Diaby, Alario, Bailey, also Palacios, Amiri, also Belarabi, Demirbay. They have a very, very good squad. And I really love watching them play. And the chemistry is there. They just needed some more matches. And you see that they started to win matches. And as you said, they are creating more. They are putting more people in the opposition box. I really like how Leverkusen is gelling right now, and I must take them at 1.9. Yes, Freiburg are a frustrating team, but I really think that Leverkusen will find the gaps and will score at least 2 goals on their own. And I don't think that Freiburg can score 2 on their own. So that's a win. Leverkusen, even 3 they can score. I don't have a problem. If they start to roll, they will roll. This is what I love about them.
I always love it when a team comes out against Leverkusen, because you know that I do like Leverkusen. I like the way they play. I especially like Diaby out on the wing. So for me, yeah, I agree. Now, Hertha at plus 175, draw plus 260, and Wolfsburg at plus 160. This is a toss of the coin. But Alex, as you know, I'm not going near Hertha with anyone's money.
How to go against near Hertha with someone's money? Not even with your money. Not even with your money, you will not go. I don't know. I think that the Wolfsburg can take at least 1 point from this match. So the value is not on draw double chance there, because it's at 1.4. But probably you want to take them at 1.91 with the draw no bet option. I think that Wolfsburg will not lose this game. Hertha right now are going very down with their performance. I think that, yes, they are trying, but I think that they have some limits. And this is worse than trying, You know that they don't know that they have some limits of performing. So Wolfsburg on the other side, they have a decent squad. So I really think that Wolfsburg can take out something on the road from Hertha. So I'm just leaning them with draw no bet at 1.91.
Yeah, I don't blame you, because I saw the Hertha defenders when I was on them very early on in the season, Tan, and I saw them thinking they were far better than what they are. I saw them marking space. I saw them moaning at each other, and all that is a recipe for other teams to have success against them.
I'm not with you in this case. And when it is 1.75 on the win, I'm even more. It's not part of my top 5 picks, but I go with the Hertha win. Because anyway, I think they are coming from 4 defeats in a row. I think that anyway, it has been too harsh towards what they have produced. Not like they've been brilliant, never. But for example, against Leipzig, they almost were shipping a draw. They were the last 40 minutes with 10 men, with 1 man down. They actually they conceded only in the last minutes. They should have deserved more, and it was Leipzig. And, this frustration is piling up, and I think it must go out in some way. While Wolfsburg, on the other side, in my opinion, got a bit more than what they deserved so far. So, in some way, it looks like to me they could be these two planets lining. The one that didn't get as he deserved, and the one that get too much over what he deserved. So, plus 175, in my opinion, Hertha worth a risk.
Hoffenheim minus 125, the draw plus 300, and Union at plus 330. Tan, I've got to say that you're going mad. You're going mad, but I'm going to come back to you again because it's the last game.
Yeah, but I'm not going mad on this, and in fact, it's part of my top 5 picks. Hoffenheim to win, minus 125 for the home Hoffenheim win. I know it's not high, but it's still, let's say, handable, touchable, decent. I think it will be not easy, but a straight game for Hoffenheim. I think that it won't be so complicated, the game plan. So I think it's don't complicate and just take it that way.
Defensive, organised, patient, all sides, all the things that we put with Union. So are we looking at a very, very tight game, maybe draw half-time, Alex, or are we going to go with the home side?
The problem here is that Hoffenheim are missing some of their players due to coronavirus, and I don't know if they're still negative or positive, but what I know for sure is that they were missing Kramaric, their most important player. So if that's the case, I think that Union draw double chance at even money is the call here, because this is they always had problem when they were missing Kramaric. So better check the first 11 and see if he's there, or check also the news to see if Hoffenheim, we don't have something right now new at this hour. So that means that he's still out. So we are not sure about his situation, or also other players' situation. I know that Union Berlin are a tough team to beat. They are coming after 4 defeats in a row. They are organized. They are strong. They have good. They are good mentally. They are acting as a team, like a team, So I think that the value is on a draw double chance on Union Berlin here, if you ask me. But it's not part of my picks.
No, okay. Well, let's see what are part of your picks, please. Stick it up. Alex's picks. He's gone with Schalke over 2.5 goals in the game at minus 135. Don't like that. Dortmund minus 1.5 at plus 110 looks massive value. Frankfurt, Alex Classic minus 125. Gladbach, Alex Classic minus 130. And Leverkusen, don't complicate it, at minus 110. Tancredi's bonkers picks. Dortmund and both teams to score at plus 180. Could be good value, that, Tan, to be honest. Bayern, half-time, full-time at Squirrel 190. Leipzig at plus 120. Don't like that. Hoffenheim minus 125. Don't like that. Augsburg minus 110. Yeah, I like that. Now, Bayern win both halves. Plus 105 is the banker. Augsburg at minus 110. We like that, and I'm agreeing with Tan. Gladbach, Alex Classic, minus 130. Dortmund to win both halves at plus 240. I've gone with Dortmund at plus 240. I find the value, and I'm obviously only 2 units down. So in my world, that's like being 40 units up, especially if you watch the Premier League show in just under an hour, because there it is all going bonkers. Lads, we need 2 selections, please, for the 2-team parlay.
Very, very tough. I would take a Dortmund money line here, to be honest.
So Dortmund at minus 225?
No, they're at, yes, minus 225.
Okay, and what about you, Tan?
Do you want a rich one or a safe one?
A sure one.
Just one that, listen, just one that we get right would be nice.
I'm sorry, that isn't been the issue at the moment so far, at least. Well, if you want a rich, short
What
one,
about Bayern half-time, full-time?
Just go with Bayern. Just go with the Bayern one.
And that's like minus 190, wasn't it?
Yes.
So it's Bayern half-time, full-time. Do we like? Okay, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna do Dortmund just to win on the money line at minus 225 and Bayern half-time, full-time at minus 190. We're doing a squirrel parlay this week.
No, minus 225 is not.
I know.
It's like
it's crazy.
It's a seriously bet. It's like
Pedro says Flash is so greedy. You've got to get your winners at decent value.
Minus 5 is what you are taking every week, Tan. This is for
no.
Okay, well look.
No. Now you are having too much of that thing that you are saying are testing after gallons. Now you are having too much of that.
Only Fridays.
Now you are having too much.
In 50 minutes, we've got the Premier League show coming up.
But I'm not in that, so I don't care. So I'm wasting your time.
I don't know. Who's Tan even talking to? I don't even know anymore. So basically, we've got the Premier League show coming up in around 50 minutes. That'll be with Matt and Martin. I don't even know why I bother in the Premier League at the moment, because I'm finding a way to get beat, even when I'm in front with 2 minutes to go. But I'll cry about that in 50 minutes. But if you like this video, and why wouldn't you?
Oh my God, Flash said that he has 3 draws this round.
Thanks for that, Alex. Don't be telling them too early. Please subscribe, press the button and ring the bell. And on your way out, press the thumbs up. It will turn blue. And if you are first time, then let us know in the chat. And you can send comments and I'll answer them later when I do the timestamp. Also, press the link in the description. That'll take you over to the articles. Go over there because there's every sport covered. And there's a parlays because they're greedy monsters. Have a great weekend to everyone in the chat. We really appreciate you joining in and having a bit of the banter. And these two, Pinky and Perky.
I'll see you
have
on
a great
Monday.
weekend, gentlemen. I'll see you both on Monday. Bright and breezy, Champions League. So if you can send me your selections, please, Tan, before Tuesday.
I am always sending you the selection. The Sunday night, which is sacred to the family, unless someone is working, which to me happens often. But the moment, or I'm working, or if there is with family, then it is playing. Champions League team. Champions League team.
Listen, I'm up at 5:30 a.m. on a Saturday and 6 o'clock on a Sunday, and I do 14 hours.
But if you're a weirdo, it's your problem, not mine.
I do.
Tell us how many games you are watching per weekend, Flash.
Honest to God, I've seen 14 games since Monday. 14.
And you had an understand known.
It's unbelievable. And then I remember I do NFL as well on a Sunday morning for me, afternoon, evening, and then Monday night NFL. All here on SBR, and this is the.
Who cares?
Exactly. And on that note, have a great weekend. You take care.
Ciao.
Okay. Cheers, guys.